Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the M4J. Wow, that was a mistake. M4J Journeyman here on Football Manager 2018. We are about to begin our Irish journey. I am now the manager of Bohemians. We are about to play our first competitive match as manager of Bohemians. I suppose I'll talk about the league rules first of all. So you notice there's only 10 teams here. You do actually play 36 times. You play each team 4 times. More on that in a second. My reputation has actually taken a dip. However, I am currently qualifying or doing my coaching badges to get a National B license, which will improve my reputation, I hope. Schedule. Pre-season, went okay. I got some big names on here. Some of them, I'm a little bit worried about some of these results, but then some of the players we played were reserve players. But some of these are against teams that we will be playing against, like St Pat's, for example. We lost 3-0. Sligo, we lost 2-1. Kilmarnock, we're not going to play. Bangor. Do we play Bangor? Maybe we don't. No. So that one I won't worry about either. And then Dundalk, we lost 3-0, who we've actually got in the first round of the League Cup. Today we're playing Arklow in the fourth round of the Leinster Senior Cup, and then we've got our first league game against Shamrock, which I'm going to try and squeeze in as well. Signings, I mean, there's no point in me talking about signings because I never really introduced the squad. We got a pretty decent team here, though, to be fair. I do need an attacking midfield option on the bench, so Keith Ward, you're going to take up that mantle. Let me go into this tactics screen to show you. So the team is thus: Kelly in goal, O'Connor, Rooney, Folan and Malloy at the back, Brennan and Hogan as the two holding midfielders. You should be set to something a little bit more akin to your positions. McAleer on the right, Murray in the centre, Hayhurst, who used to play for Preston, is quite a good player, on the left, and then Ayula up front. Bench is O'Neill, Cornwall, Kelly, Gannon, Ward, King, and Kelly. We've got 2 Kellys. This guy is my first choice keeper. He got a hip injury and was out for 3 to 4 months. It's now down to between 5 weeks and 2 months. So it's a nice 3-week window that he could still be out for. I have promoted some of the youth players. Some of these guys here are youth players that have been promoted. So we got quite a big squad. But if I put the youth players back in the youth team, the squad itself would actually get considerably smaller again. Got to make sure that the match plan is ready. And let's play some football, shall we? So I have no idea what level Arklow are compared to us. This could be a really good game for us. It could be a really bad game. The benefit that we had was that we did have a full pre-season with the team. So I have been able to make some signings. Not many players have left. 2 have left on loan. I don't think any have been sold. 2 loans expired. And 1 player left because his contract expired. That's it. They're all the outs. The majority of signings have been ins. That was a really poor pass from Ayula. Ayula was signed by my director of football. Nothing to do with me. And I'll say that now because he's my only good first choice striker. And he's only got a finishing of 10. Mind you, I mean, I criticised Dinsmore. I criticised Ayula for having a finishing of 10. Dinsmore has a finishing of 7. And we know he can put them away. And to be fair, in pre-season, Ayula's been putting them away. So it's not like he's a bad player. I would have quite liked a talismanic striker with a finishing of more than 10. That was a pretty good effort, though. He's got pace. That's one of his advantages. He's got pace, which gives him time to put his shot in. Here's McAleer with the corner. Rooney with the back header. Hit the crossbar, and Folan on the rebound. Have I got this set on? Yeah, set it on key. There we go. 1-0 up inside 7 minutes. Stephen Folan. I'm trying to remember who my captain is. That's a really good header from Rooney. I think Rooney's my vice-captain. I think Folan might be my captain. Does it say on the formations thing? No. Does it say on there? On the stats? No, it doesn't, does it? Who the hell's my captain? Does it say here? No. Does it say here? Captain, captain, captain. Can't see. Yeah, Foden's captain. Okay. All that just to find out who the damn captain was. I think Rooney's vice captain. Oh, Hayhurst. At least we didn't miss the goal. Snatched the ball off the defender, passed it into the back of the net. It's funny about Hayhurst because me being a Stevenage fan, when Graham Wesley left Stevenage to go to Preston, and then later, I think it was that season, he brought Preston to Stevenage. They won 4-1, and Hayhurst was playing that game, and he played really, really well. And he looked like a good young player. And then he's kind of lost his way a little bit. I don't know whether it's the... I mean, there's always a joke at Stevenage. How do you spell his name? HayhU. There we go. There was always a joke at Stevenage when Wesley was in charge, because he'd sign a player, they'd play once, you'd never see them again. The joke was always that he ran over the manager's dog at the training ground. So I imagine Hayhurst was one of those at Preston where maybe his attitude wasn't quite what Wesley was looking for, so he effectively ran over the manager's dog. Ayula makes it 3. Nicely done. So let's see, he went from Preston to Notts County. So he dropped down a league. Dropped down 2 leagues, actually. Upon joining Notts County, Hayhurst stated joining the club could help him gain fitness, having appeared less in the first half of the season at Preston. Okay. So he joined Notts County halfway through a season. He also joined York on a 1-month loan a year before that. In fact, he stayed for the rest of the season there. Did he score against Stevenage? I don't think he did. Don't think he did. Oh no, he did. He did. But it was Stevenage were playing at Deepdale. He actually scored 3 goals in 3 appearances when he first made his debut. Well, there you go. And in real life, he's still at Notts County, I think. Oh no, he was released at the end of 2015-16, and he hasn't played for anyone since, according to this. Huh. That's sad if that's the case. He's 24, so it's not like his career's near the end. But yeah, he's done well for us. Snatched the ball and scored a good goal. We're in control of this game, which is very nice to see. And of course, now we're 3-0 up inside the first half. We just sit deep and contain the game. And then in the second half, we should switch to a 5 at the back formation and really take our foot off the gas. Hopefully, we don't get any sending offs. That's the other thing in the pre-season schedule. A lot of my players kept getting red carded, which really messes up the match plans, because I just want to be able to, in those matches, I managed all of the friendlies, by the way. Normally I skip them, but for this I wanted to get an idea of the squad. So I really just wanted to sit back and watch the team play and see which players are good in which positions and what dynamics there were and things like that. But because players kept getting sent off, I had to manually control matches, which then meant I just put it in key to whisk through it as fast as possible. It kind of ruined it slightly. And there we go. Murray off, Kelly on. And we switch to 5 at the back, 4 across the middle, 3 up top. I think Ayula's going to be a bit of a dark horse this season, because his stats don't compare to his star rating, first and foremost. And also, as we saw from the goal that he did score, he might have had the first shot blocked, but he was very quick to get on the second one and bury it. So I reckon he can do a very, very good job for us in that striker's role. Whether he'll need help as the season goes on, I don't know. There was the guy that we had on loan, whose name escapes me at the moment. His contract expired at his parent club, so he's a free agent at the moment, but he wants £1,000 a week, and I'm £1,000 over my wage budget at the moment, so I'm trying to sell a couple of players to get the wage budget down. But even if I get it back down, I can only offer a maximum of £500 a week, and he wants, I think it's 1,300. That was a good block from Kelly, and then a very delayed dive. So most strikers that I've tried to sign actually have had high wage demands, so I guess they know that they're highly sought after. It's a bit of a pain. The finances as well. We were £100,000, 140,000 to be more precise, in the positive when I took over. We're now only, I think it was 14,000 in the positive, and our projections, we are projected to be minus £1 million by the end of the season after next, which is worrying. But then if you win the league, I think you get £100,000. Plus, if you win the league here, you actually qualify for the Champions League qualifying rounds, which you must get a ton of money from that. And even if you come 2nd to 5th, I think it is, you qualify for the Europa League qualifying rounds. So there's a lot of money to be gained in this country. It's just finishing in those top 5 positions is the challenge. We'll see. I'm quietly confident. I feel like there's enough in my favour here. It's not like managing in Indonesia where everyone is struggling financially, which is why you always get teams that ask for double the value for a player, because they need the money as much as I would need the money. You know, in Ireland it's a bit different. The league standard is about the same, but the money is about 6 times more, which does make a huge difference. Oh, what a save again. Keepers kept us in this in the second half. 2 fantastic saves. Right, Quigley with the corner. Headed out by somebody. I didn't actually see who it was. Ayula has got the ball. He's fighting for it, so he's got good strength. I imagine he's got pretty good physical stats in general, which is something I don't tend to pay much attention to. Normally I look at, when I'm trying to sign a striker, I look at things like finishing, but I really should be looking across the board. It's my own little, I've got the blinkers on when I'm looking at players. How have we left that guy unmarked, and how has he not scored? I think he hit his own teammate there. Bad mistake by our defence. Right, Kelly with a goal kick. Goes longish. Not the best. Brennan does well. Malloy back to Folan. Across to Kelly. He plays it forward. My wingers have dropped quite deep. So Ayula is quite isolated. We're not trying to score more goals, but if we've got the ball up their end of the pitch, then they can't score. Not bad ball, well headed by Malloy. Is he going to win it on the ground now? Oh yeah, I did look at all the old Queen's University players and tried to bring them in. Despite the fact that it's a land border between Ireland and Northern Ireland, and I mean technically they're the same. They're on the same island. I will say. I won't say anything political that could get me into trouble. They're on the same island, yet because they're still classed as 2 different countries, they're not interested. And I'll have to look at where Bohemians is, because for all I know, it could well be on the border. Where is Right, let's have a look at that. Bohemians. Oh, they are based in Dublin. Okay. Well, that'll make the thumbnail a little bit easier. Did I look at their current squad? I must have done. Yeah, I did. I don't think there's anyone that's carried over, because I don't think the game database is extensive enough. Anyway, The Queen's University players didn't want to join. And that's the end of the game. 3-0. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I'm very, very happy with that. So I'm going to put a quick cut here, and then we're going to try and speed through the next game. As well, speed it up to the next game, and then play well in the next game. Oh, that was Ayula's return to Irish football. Nice. Alright, see you guys again in just a second. Okay, we're back. We are ready for our first league game. I keep saying we. Do you guys like it when I say we, or would you prefer if I said I for all of these? I don't know. It's probably something that no one actually cares about as well. And it's just me being pedantic. Anyway, I'm back and ready for the first league game against Shamrock Rovers. Now, we're actually being tipped for relegation, but I have this sneaking suspicion that we are actually going to do quite well with the squad that we've got, providing we can keep everyone match fit, of course. Yeah, I feel silently confident. Maybe not winning the league. I think that's maybe a stretch too far this season. But next season, perhaps, if we stay up this season and strengthen, then next season we can go all out for the title. And it's a rivals match as well, apparently. Shamrock Rovers. Alright, so we are currently top, alphabetically, which is a good start. And we'll see how well we do. So we switch into 4-2-3-1 with Murray playing just behind Ayula in the Bayor role, as I now call it. The second striker, shadow striker, just behind the centre forward. Pretty quiet opening exchanges, really. We've had all the shots. Only 1 of 3 on target. No clear-cut chances for either team yet, and possession-wise we're just about edging it as well. So if we can get their fans on their back, the pressure might mount on them. Let's see, Sparta into Morris. Sparta, what a name. O'Connor with the shot, high and wide. No conviction in that effort. We've slipped to 4th. Limerick, Dundalk and St Pat's have all scored. Come on, the Bows. Here we go. Folan with the interception. Into Hogan. Nice little flick there to Murray. Into the path of Ayula. Oh, he dinked it around the keeper, but it came back off the post. Hansen is a very lucky boy in the Shamrock goal. Living a very charmed life. Surprised that hasn't gone down as a clear-cut chance, actually. Apparently Hayhurst is being quite error-prone. It's not cost us so far. McAleer, now that was a bad mistake. Particularly if they get a good opportunity from this. And they have. And it's a goal. Michael O'Connor. 30th minute. Slams it into the back of the net. I don't really know what McAleer was trying to do when he got the ball then. I was a bit worried. As soon as O'Connor got it there, I was a bit worried. And he's played the triangles. Got it from lines. Good finish. Maybe if we had our first choice keeper in the goal, he could have perhaps got a hand to it. Yeah, we're up against it now. That's for sure. See, Hayhurst on the ball. He does give it away, but Malloy wins it back. Crosses it in. Penalty. Straight from kickoff, we win a penalty. Buckley shoved Ayula out of the way. And it's going to be Murray who takes it. Top right corner. What a finish that was. Cool as you like. 2 minutes after going behind, we are back level. Good boys, that's how you respond. Great finish, sent the keeper totally the wrong way there. Right, we've gone to the 4-4-2 now. Murray alongside Ayula. We might switch back in a second. I think we switch back after 10 minutes. Hansen with the free kick, plays it forward. Great header by Folan to Murray. Ayula in behind. He's got an opportunity here, and he's buried it. We've turned it around. 2 goals in 8 minutes. I like that dynamic between Ayula and Murray. The fact that they can play one in front of the other or side by side. That's a great header by Folan as well. Murray into the path of Ayula, who's very much like a Irish League version of Dinsmore. Gets the ball in the little channels there and just runs through. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Now the fans might be on their back a little bit more. O'Sullivan with the throw for them. Dawson, Lines, went to cross it. It was blocked. Murray has picked up an injury now that I've praised him. And they've equalised. I think he lost the ball because he's not up to match fitness. I can see him getting subbed off in a second actually if we switch tactic again. Tight groin. There, that's where he lost it. Lines with 2 assists. And again, the keeper should have saved it. Oh well. At least that's an equaliser goal and not a put them ahead goal. Murray is slowly getting better. Half time, 2-2. Pretty happy. Disappointed with the equaliser, but I'm pleased with the way that we came from a goal down to lead. And we led for 2 minutes longer than they did, so that's a bonus as well. Right, let's see how the game plays out from here on. We are still playing the 2 up top. I think we do for the second half actually when we're drawing. And we go into overload. That should be the case. Let me just check. Counter? That doesn't sound right. Unless it's still... might still be because it's 10 minutes after they scored. That might be why. So after this move, it'll probably change. O'Connor wins the tackle there. What was he doing? What was he doing? Just clear it, man. That is a really bad mistake. Lines, after getting 2 assists, has now come up with the goal. What was O'Connor doing? He forced Clark wide. And then forced the mistake. Got the ball. Oh, it deflected. Okay, that's not as bad. I thought he just played it straight across towards our own goal. So he did do what I wanted him to try and do. Fair enough. He has now been subbed off though. So I guess the match plan just decided no, he's not playing very well. Yeah, we've got to try and get back into this now. Oh, it'll be disappointing if we lose it now. Are we in overload? Yep, we're in overload. Alright, so we are trying. We are trying. Murray's back up to fitness now. Hogan off, King on. And we should, in a second, be switching to the 4-3-3. Looks like Murray's coming off. Ward has come on. There we go, 4-3-3. No more chances. Not good. Maybe now. Although it's them that have got the ball at the moment. Long ball forward. O'Connor won the header that time. Burke to Lines. Ward with the interception. Finds King. First time to Ayula. He's given it away. I think he ran out of options there. Certainly looked like he was a bit lost. And Burke is through on goal. Puts it wide. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Got away with that one. Right, should switch to the 3-4-3 in a second. Push forward. Right, Ayula to Macaleer. Good cross. No one gambled. Wasn't a bad cross by any means. Hansen launches it upfield. Rooney heads down to Folan. He's given it away. Lines running through. Got away with that one too. Too many mistakes. Alright, switch to the 3-4-3. Come on, team. One chance. That's all we need. One chance. 4 minutes of added time. I don't think we're going to have any more chances. I think that's going to be it. Alright, we've got 30 seconds. Malloy throws it to Ayula. Into Macaleer, who's just got no strength. Easy clearance for them. Lines played through, shoots wide. He doesn't care. 10 seconds of the game left. That's going to be full time. Yep. Oh, what a disappointing result. We did so well to come back into it, and then we just threw it all away. And it's individual mistakes again. You know, O'Connor should have put more effort into clearing it. Macaleer, still don't know what he was doing. Not good enough. That's what the consensus is from that. Yeah, we lost. We lost. Not good. Alright, so next episode is going to be a Dundalk, or maybe not. I was going to say it's a Dundalk double, but that'll be in a couple of episodes' time. Because I think we're going to do this game against Merview United and then home against Bray. And hopefully we'd have risen up the table a bit more by then as well. But until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below with ideas for tactics, signings, staff additions, all that kind of thing. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and be sure to hit the bell notification so you can see when all uploads go live. And until next time, I will see you soon.